Bueno, mis hermanos, estamos ya en nuestro segundo día. Hoy vamos para varios lugares. Usted lo va a disfrutar mucho. Bebé, ¿para dónde vamos hoy?
Para el crucero del río de Chicago, para el Millennium Park. Y más lugares pendientes.
Y sí que vamos a desayunar ahora. Luego por la tarde vamos para un restaurante bien precioso. Así que usted lo va a disfrutar muchísimo. Así que disfrútelo. Prepárase para la aventura. Bueno, mi gente, estamos aquí desayunando en York. Miren nuestro desayuno. Unos Benedict. Yo pedí unos Benedict. Mi esposa pidió papas salteadas con huevo frito. Y un cafecito cappuccino. Y yo pues, para la casa, usted sabe. Que si los jugos los sirven así, que vi varios jugos aquí en estos envases, yo me quedo con agua. Bueno, nos encontramos aquí en esta vista tan preciosa. Aquí usted entra a Instagram, muchas personas pues posan en esta zona donde se ve el puente a distancia, también se ve el río, y aquí debajo es donde se toma el ferry, que te da un tour básicamente, y se entra por ahí. Así que esto está bien precioso, bien brutal de lindo. Miren esta zona, los edificios. Así que brutal. Impresionado con toda esta vista. Miren. Bueno, mis hermanos, estamos aquí ahora mismo en el ferry que nos va a guiar este lago. No sé si es el lago Michigan, pero vamos a disfrutar Chicago River. Así que mire todas estas personas que están aquí. Una vista espectacular. Así que ahí vamos. Vamos a grabarle un poquitito para que ustedes lo puedan ver, puedan disfrutarlo. Miren, ahí pueden tirarse fotos y demás. Así que disfruten de este espectacular segundo día de Rebeca y Josué en Chicago.
The history of the city and the architecture along the way. But before we start the tour and before we depart the dock, I'd like to go over a few things just to make sure everyone can have the best tour possible. The number one thing to know while we're underway is where to look. A majority of the buildings and the structures that we'll talk about in the time that we're talking about them will sit up and on the right-hand side. We'll ask that you please hang on to those questions until the breaks in narration. We'll have two while we're underway. Or you can wait till we're back at the dock and stepping off the boat. But that way I can answer your questions with the time and with the attention that your questions deserve and require to be answered properly and in full depth. Most importantly, I can answer them without missing something that we only have a few moments with since we're passing by it on the boat. So again, if you have a question, I want to answer it. But please hang on to that building's reflection that sits in the exterior throughout the day. The third setback, the one that goes halfway up Trump Tower, that pays respect to our next building, the former IBM Tower. If you stay on the right, you'll see our next building, black rectangular one just coming into view. So remember, Trump Tower square feet of living space, 180 square feet of a semicircular balcony. As we turn the key and step inside, passing through the doorway, our entryway is only 4 feet wide. But once inside the unit, you'll notice there's a hallway that runs the length of the unit. It's just along one side to maximize each space. Walking down this hallway takes us past the bathroom, past the walk-in closet, past the kitchen, into the living space. That's where the unit becomes a space. 5 small, 1 large at the end. Clock tower, base, now to the left, you'll see 4 small and 1 large for a total of 5. The asymmetry is all thanks to the 1928 construction of this bridge. In 1928, the city decided to widen LaSalle Street. They had to build a new bridge and make room for the equipment. So instead of tearing bays at the end removed. The larger end bay was moved over and the entire building resealed. You'll see the green glass building to our right. This is 300 North LaSalle, built in 2009. 60 stories of office space by Pickard Chilton, and this building features one of the most impressive air conditioning systems that we have in the city. Water from the river seeping into that building will look for lots of geometric shapes. You might have noticed the heavy rectangular border around the building's main entryway, the gold diamonds that run along the base or along the top of the building, the green squares that sit between the rows of windows, and the building also features a series of octagons with a double M design to represent the building's title, Merchandise Mart. We're going to go just to the right and we'll talk construction. This will be the Salesforce Tower. It's set to open in 2023. It'll stand at 900 feet and it will be office space. The building isn't done yet, so it gives us a nice insight to the construction process. When you want to put up a building in Chicago, there's lots to do before you even swing a hammer. You have to get your building approved by City Hall. You'll have to make sure you're going to add sufficient green space and jobs to the city at the same time. You'll have to have pre-planned. We have 2 bridges in the city that carry all train traffic at the top level. Lake Street is one, Wells Street on the other side of the Merchandise Mart is the second. Back to the core. The core of the building gives the general shape and support. It's where the utilities, the elevator bays, and the stairwells will sit. As we build up that core, we'll build out your floors to your client's specifications. You'll finally cover the building and its exterior. For most of our newer buildings, that's steel and glass. But we're heading north on the North Branch, so for the next few minutes, I'd like to start by talking about 3 buildings that sit to our left. After 3 buildings on the left, we'll zigzag a little bit. We'll go one side to the other, and don't worry, I'll tell you exactly where to look. Nothing will pass you by. Let's go over to the left. You'll see the building with the blue windows and the ever so slight curve. These are the residences at River Bend, done by DeStefano and Partners in 2002. The building consists of townhomes at the lowest level, large dark windows. We have parking in the center, small gray windows, individual units with condos, blue windows to the top. Stay on the left, you'll see this red brick building. This is the former cold storage warehouse. Punch in the windows and the balconies. One of my favorite details is the special detail. And it looks very cute but are functional. They point out the location of support rods given through the building to help stabilize it. Here we see the next building on our left at the end. Showing those big panels of parking at the corner. And in fact, you can make that corner panel for every employee. Because behind the panels of concrete, the building Marquette Joliet and their team. They gave the term a French pronunciation as they told stories of their journey. And Marquette and Joliet, they were only here for about a year. They wanted to establish a mission and survey the area. Once that was done, they moved on.
Nos encontramos dentro del ferry. Aquí pueden comprar algunos snacks, chocolate, café, entre otras cosas más, cócteles. Bueno, son. Pero sí, aquí pueden, ¿verdad?, comprar algunas cositas. Con el frío que hace, por lo menos en la temporada que nosotros fuimos, pueden por lo menos aquí refugiarse un poco del frío y hacer un poquito de calor. Así que esto es dentro del ferry. Otro lugar que no deben perderse de ir es el Café Nutella, Café La Nutella, aquí en Chicago. Bueno, y aquí en Café Nutella pedimos unas crepes, y ahí le di muerte a un cantito, un pedazo. Ay, qué rico, qué rico. Y mi esposa pidió un chocolate de Nutella, un chocolatito ahí caliente. Le doy un 20 de 10, rico, rico. Sí, cuando pase por Chicago, recuerde pedir tú. Bueno, mi gente, estamos aquí ya en el Millennium Park. Ahí está la bichuela, el monumento más conocido que tiene Chicago desde mi punto de vista, ¿verdad? Así que estamos en medio de una protesta en contra de la guerra. Creo que son ucranianos protestando, ¿verdad?, por la guerra entre Ucrania y Rusia. Pero mírenme que tiene como está aquí de lleno. Miren qué brutal. Le voy a mostrar un poquito más porque es impresionante el reflejo, ¿verdad?, que marca este monumento. Así que miren alrededor, está brutal. Miren más de cerca. Y mi esposa. Bueno, mis hermanos, ustedes tienen que ver la vista asombrosa que tiene el London House, Hotel London House aquí en Chicago. Esto está impresionante. Miren esto. Wow, 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 wow. Miren esto, miren esto, miren esto, miren esto, señoras y señores, piso 21. Esto tú lo haces con reservación por internet. Miren eso. Brutal. La torre Trump sigue más alta todavía, pero miren esto, qué brutal. Miren. Qué brutal. Bueno, yo me fui con un hamburguito, cebollas caramelizadas, pan dulce, queso. Traía pepinillo, pero yo el pepinillo no nos llevaba mucho. ¿Y qué tú pediste, mi amor?
Estos son costillas.
Costillas. Qué rico, qué rico, qué rico. Así que nos tomaré unas papas sencillitas. Vamos a ver cómo sabe. London House en Chicago. Dentro de las tantas cosas que se pueden hacer y visitar en Chicago, también debes visitar, si te gusta el café, el Starbucks más grande del mundo, que está aquí en Chicago. Así que nosotros estamos visitando, a mi esposa se tomó un cafecito porque yo no soy muy cafetero y está demasiado grande. Mire, 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 mire. Tiene como 5 pisos.